let's see. Let's get that up there. Let's put that over here and that over here, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, sound and everything is not a problem. That was tested before. I'll wait a minute or two before starting up. Let's see, where is everybody? Oh, good. Our little pyromancer is playing with, I think, her brother? And I don't know if she is the mother that's pregnant or... Yeah, I don't know. But this is Children of... did I start this? I started this. Good. This is Children of Morta. This is a top-down RPG with sort of roguelike elements, light elements. It's hard to explain because there is an overall RPG element to it where you level up your characters, but in each dungeon, they have roguelite elements to it in terms of powering through it. So I'm just going to go through one of the dungeons with one of the characters, show you exactly what the game has to offer. I have played about 5 hours of the game, and haven't gotten past the first set of caves. I am actually on the last portion of it, though, which is Eindaya's dungeon.
Dizzy, nauseated, feverish.
In the furious waves between, you can check its amount.
From the
okay.
incremental rise of the corruption.
That's actually a new mechanic.
No longer
so
even they immune to its ill effects.
So, this is a family who is fighting the darkness and the sort of ruin of this world. So every character is within the story, and I've played about 5 hours in. I want to say actually 5 to 8. I'm not exactly sure. It says I've played 10. I know it's not that, but so we have our classes here, which is, we've got Linda, which is the sister. She is a archer. We got our swordsman John. We have our roguelike Kevin, and we have our fisticuffs Mark. I'm actually going to start with the warrior just because that's the more basic one, and we're going to go from there. Damn, I fell off a long time the last time. How many people are named Dragnix? Are people copying me and I'm just more effective, or? All right. Here is our father. He is a basic swordsman. He has a shield for his main ability and a sword to whack people with. I think this is local co-op only, but I'm not entirely 100% sure. In fact, let me confirm that. I think I checked because I wanted this play with you, but I'm pretty sure it's only local co-op. Yep, local co-op. But we could technically play it via the new Steam feature that allows it. I don't remember what that Steam feature is called, but swing your sword, guard for shield, use a special ability of swords. Simple enough. The game's overall feature set is pretty simple to begin with. It'll change in a little bit. Enemies go down pretty easily, especially because I'm a little bit probably overpowered for this place. Ruins. Ruins change the elements of your weapons. So, for example, it says this one falls it in a straight line, I believe. So, as you can see there, before it would just sort of do it in a general area. Now, it will actually have a little bit more control in terms of firing in a specific location. I am actually doing pretty badly with him right now. Taking a little bit too much damage here. That is a little gravity element. Don't want to go into it because spikes. There are traps all around the dungeon, as well as obelisks, which will, for example, this one, pulsing damage around me, so I can do a little bit more damage. Ruins. obelisks, little elements that you find that are in the dungeon will stay only for that dungeon, but your level will stay, obviously, as you progress through the dungeon. In fact, I have a skill point here. Let's put it in Guardian Rage. I'll go more into the skill trees later. Each of the characters fight pretty differently. Our warrior here is a slow and sort of like you need to take your time kind of character because of his shield. That's going to be the main portion that you're going to do damage reflection with. He does have a dodge. All characters have a dodge, but you can see under his little blue arrow here is that there's one orange portion. That means he's got one dodge before he needs to recover, which obviously, if you need to dodge a bunch of stuff, that's going to be a problem. Other characters, like the rogue, for example, will have 2 or 3, depending on their character, and we'll see that in a little bit too. All right, we're gonna open this door. That is a champion enemy. He's a little bit more powerful. That's poison. Don't really want to deal with that. And he drops this soul. These souls are the souls of the departed that will let me unlock treasure chests, which may have health potions, ruins, all the stuff that you would want. So there is a good risk and reward for going through the entire dungeon and trying to find these items, because they will make you more powerful. There isn't the situation where you're going to get a weapon or a ruin that's going to make it worse for you. It's really all about positives. Now, granted, you may come across a ruin that you get and you don't want it because you've got already a ruin that's a lot better than that one, and you still got a good amount of charges in this one as well. As you can see, you can crowd control these guys very easily, but health is, I don't want to say it's rare, it is semi-rare. So a lot of these roguelike games, they have health potions that they drop like once in a blue moon. Here, it drops a little bit more, but with that said, not too much where it makes the game trivial, easy, or anything of the sort. I probably wanted to touch that, or see what that guy had. But he is in traps, so that makes that a little bit hard. As you can see, certain enemy types give you a lot of problems. Like, for example, this guy, the bat gives him a lot of problems because they're a little bit faster and can sort of get around him. Granted, they don't do much damage, but that can play a big part later on, especially in the boss. Oh boy. There we go. I got a charm, which will increase by critical precision. Which, again, is a nice little touch. In fact, I'll actually activate that now, because I'm low on health. And I really want to make every little hit count. As you can see, I'm going back the way that I came. And really, that's a bit of a problem, because enemies are still spawning. Alright, I can go to the next level here. I can teleport around the dungeon here. Also, I like the fact that I just got all the chat back at once. I was wondering what's going on. That's actually really good for me right now. Low health, but I got a tonic of rejuvenation, which is basically a charm for the entire dungeon, and will reset my HP to full when I go to the next floor, which so happens. Souls are used only for chests at this point. At least from what I've seen so far of the game. It's still introducing new mechanics 8 hours in or so. Like, for example, that sort of debilitating portion, because I was using the two characters a little bit too much, that is something that was new that I hadn't seen before up to that point, where if I use the same character over and over again, they literally get fatigued and they want you to basically change up your gameplay. Unfortunately, yes, mothers usually end up dead. Here, the mother's not dead yet. That's good. You can cheese certain enemies, especially around corners, if you're the right, like, class and everything. Some classes really don't really care about, like, avoiding damage. The Fisticuffs guy is really a good example of that. This combo portion here, if you slay enemies in a row and slay enough of them in a row, you'll get extra gold, which are used to do full upgrades on your character. That's a level up. It actually does damage and recovers a little bit of HP. Not all the HP, but a little bit of it. Well, I hope my mother isn't cheating on the father who's risking his life. Come on. Need to take down this. I'm not sure why the music just got all of a sudden dramatic there for a second. That usually indicates that a boss is coming or something along that line, but I'm not seeing a boss here. You need to go away, though. Okay, I do have my rage, which in this case will make me invulnerable and deal damage to my attackers, so it doesn't last for long usually, but long enough where it actually makes a difference. Oh, yes. Professor Oak just needed someone to love, and where has his father been? Have we even seen his father since the series started? I'm pretty sure he's dead. Or is Mr. Mime, one of the two. There's a challenge of something up there. There's the treasure over here, but I don't have a gem from those guys. Mouse and keyboard. There is, if you're using controller, it is pretty analog. This is, from what I've seen, it really is based on an 8 direction. But I didn't have any problems playing with the controller in terms of
would prevent the summoning.
Okay. Yeah, you know, you guys are not going to be doing this. I forbid you to summon anything. Little challenges will show up like that from time to time. Ooh. Yeah, no, we'll go with the line for now, but the things you have to watch out for in this game, in particular, ranged characters seem to always have an edge. I mean, you can get close with your guy and there's no problems, and these guys do cause you a little bit of trouble in terms of these big ogres, but like you see, for example, I guarded there, but I still did 40 damage to me. Yeah, I am a buzzkill because they summon huge demons. And you know what? I don't feel like dealing with huge demons. Those dodges are really needed for those ogres. Oh, hey, a secret passage. There we go. Get rid of the portal. Smack you around, smack you around, smack you around, smack you around. It's hold a button, but what I will say about the blocking, if I look at him like from this way, it will go from here to here if his shield is going to right. If enemy is even towards your sort of vulnerable spot, it will hit you. Oh, a little bit of story here.
Feathers upon her head
I have to chase this guy.
crown. If any were to catch her, a desired object would be given.
So basically, it is going to give me something if I can chase her down, which is basically me going through here and avoiding all the enemies and hoping that they don't catch up to me. Especially like that guy. Excuse me, pardon me, gotta find my, I hope it's this way. Oh god, please don't. Nope, she went that way. Excuse me, pardon me. There she is.
Cornered in this game of cat and mouse.
The narrator is one of the highlights of this. She's cornered, but she drops an item for me. Which looks like a golden egg. I believe that's one of the quest items. I don't remember what it does specifically. It may just turn into gold. Now, I could try to get a lot of experience here because there is a shit ton of those guys out here, and this blue protects me. So I could really just sit here and cheese this all day. But that doesn't make for good gameplay now, does it? So we'll just keep on going. There are little things like that you can do in the game to make it easier, but with that said, it's one of those, yeah, that's great, you can do it, but do you really want to? We've got a Divine Grace. A companion that stuns enemies. So now we got a little helper that will give us a little bit more help against these guys. See, she stunned him for a second. Ow. He could do a shit ton of damage, by the way. There we go. Burning enemies over time, that's good. Take the gold, take more gold. I really want health. Really need health. Where there's some over here. Another, oh god, another enemy like that? That is giving me a little bit of problems. Some enemies will spawn other enemies, especially those yellow enemies. They take damage to traps too, so you can use that to your advantage, which is nice. I'll take that back. Let's get them in a line so we can do some more damage to them. Thank you. Ow! Alright, I need to get to the exit so I can heal up. Where is... Or I could just walk back and take all the hearts that I've missed. Hearts stay on the floor, which it won't auto get them if you are healthy, meaning that there is reasons to go back and into areas that you might have been. Especially when you've dropped 4 of them at this point, which is actually a little bit more rare than it should be. Or a little bit more often than it should be. Oh god, I got 2 companions now. This is where the roguelite elements comes in. You can get pretty powerful in one area. Especially if you get the right ones for the right... for the boss that you face at the end of a dungeon. Full health already. That's nice. As you can see, though, the game doesn't skimp out on enemies. I mean, you do have a good amount of enemies around every corner. $27. Wait, 28. 28. Nope. I must have increased my luck with the health potion drops recently. I think that is one of the upgrades that you can get. This is all randomly generated, as you would expect from a roguelite. If you come back to a dungeon that you've already done, it will be a different, although the base idea of the levels stays the same. So you'll like always have 3 levels you have to go through in like this dungeon, but with that said, how you get through it will be a little bit different every time. Guys, can you guys go away? I mean, I understand that you guys are like the spawn of Satan and everything, but you're getting a little bit annoying now. Grandma. That is a special ability. It is basically doing damage to people because I chose an obelisk. Grandma found some information for the Book of Ray. So that will come into use later on when I go back to our main area. So you see that red, it's actually winding down a little bit. You can see how long certain abilities that you've got last. Sometimes they don't go away. It's like with those charms, they can stay for a little bit. Ooh. So we found, it looks like we found a library. What does that do? Gain critical, okay, this is actually one that is a little bit hard to deal with. I gain critical hit chance and damage, that's great, but it bleeds you, and I don't know how to make the bleed turn off. So it's sort of like a all for nothing kind of one. But with my warrior here, that's not something that I want to do. That red, I think I see what you're talking about. Give me a second. I think that's recovering from damage. Like, there is a little bit of an invulnerability that happens when you take damage for a couple seconds. I believe that's what it's referring to, but I don't quote me on that. I got a special item that I can make me invisible for a period of time, which is nice, but yeah, that's invulnerability. Let's look at the map. Animation's crisp and smooth. I mean, it's some good pixel art. I mean, I could tell the guy's got a beard. As Andrea says, this looks pretty similar to me right now. This may even be me, but I don't have children, so it can't be me.
Welcome, friend. Don't mind the occasional blood stain on the merchant.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything I can really buy with those souls, so see you later, man. Yes, there are shops in here. All right, we're on the 3rd floor. I believe it says 3 of 3, but there's actually a 4th floor, which is the boss floor. I think the numbers that it refers to are the just standard floors. This is Children of Morta. It is top-down fighter. It is a roguelike with RPG with roguelike elements in it. It is pretty standard in terms of some of the combat situations that you're in, but it is really good. Oh god, I'm frozen. At simple combat and keeping you moving in the dungeon. And there's a good variety to it. I'll take stamina from the enemies. Ooh, another place to go. Oh, look who we have to face.
Pelagio the Odd, the feathers upon her head appearing.
See, and it's also got burbs in the game.
If any were to catch her, a desired object.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, nope, you're going this way. I don't want to deal with you all. Oh, God.
Further she fled.
As you can see, you can get around enemies somewhat. Oh, God, that's a red one. That is actually the most dangerous of them. That is like a super enemy. Those things can actually ruin your day if you're not ready for them. Are you going to just give me another egg? Yeah, you gave me. I think those go for gold. I sort of want to kill that red enemy just because. But with that said, aha, you've fallen into my trap. Oh, okay. It actually killed me. I told you those things were dangerous. So a run is finished when your guy falls. Falls when you take too much damage and get a little bit overzealous. Now, you keep all your stuff. They are resurrected, and you get a little bit of a story in the middle of it.
Face the corruption on her own, despite having doubts herself. She might be able to persuade Margaret, but Mary was another story.
I like the fact that they take their time to show
and convince Mary, but Lucy knew that her mother would still worry.
That they actually show the interactions between the people in the house. Like, this is a family. This is a bunch of people coming together to deal with this. You fall into my trap. Dragnix 4 seconds to death. Okay, I unlocked a bunch of things. It looks like I'm close to unlocking her, the pyromancer. Yes, there is somebody who just is a pyromancer. It may be as amazing as Path of Exile, but this is the workshop. You have unlocks that for gold, such as your armor going up, your attack going up, speed, dodging enemy attacks, critical chance. And then there's the Book of Realms over here, which will give things like increasing the drops from enemies, increase the efficiency of obelisk effects, increase the amount of experience gained from enemies. Yes, please. I'll do that twice, even. That was the book that we unlocked this time around. So, all right, let us move on. Let us hope we can use our lady here, because that's probably the most... Nope, she's still fatigued. So, let us go with Mark, our bigger brother, who is fisticuffs. He punches things. I am not comparing it to Shaq Fu. This game does not deserve to be put into the same arena as Shaq Fu. Okay. Now, one thing to note, the family does benefit for other characters getting stronger. So, for example, Float Like Mark. Mark inspires the family to work on their footwork, increasing the regeneration rate of their evade bar. So, because I got him that high of level, he actually gives this buff to everyone in the family, even the people who are not currently fighting. So, his whole thing is that he hits with his fists, but he gains armor as he hits. So, he will do more damage and take more damage, but with every hit, he'll get a little bit stronger while doing it. And he's got a whip that will draw people close. Now, he's probably the toughest guy I've gotten so far because you gotta keep him in mind in terms of, like, dodging and blocking and, you know, sort of staying in the fight. But he takes a shit ton of damage, especially against larger enemies. Also, I know you're bored, dear. I wouldn't expect anything else. Get over here. I don't really want to punch you in spikes. I don't know when the next Yakuza stream is. I'm focusing on indie titles right now. It may be later this week. It may not. Don't know. It depends on what's coming out on the indie circuit this week. What do you do? Increase dodge chance? Yes, please. Which means I could dodge attacks automatically if they're trying to hit me. Spiders are his weakness sometimes because they can just overwhelm him. Nope. Yeah, I like that whip animation too, because that is got some spice to it. As you can see, he has got 2 dodges, so he can dodge a little bit more. Which is nice. It can be useful. Let's hope. We need some upgrades, though. Can I join an actual Yakuza family? I mean, I could try, but I feel like Andrea may have some problems with it. Scorching Whip inflicts fire damage, which is nice. What if the next game in Sukuban game came out? I would love that and hate it at the same time because I'm going on a vacation and it releasing this week would really be like, oh god, why now? Why did you do this to me? Nope. As you can see, his special ability is ranged attacks. He's able to... He becomes an airbender, basically. We'll take that soul. Take all that gold. Don't know what's in here. Take that. Now, I will say that the game can get repetitive at times, especially in the first level of a stage. You'll be doing the same thing. It does do a good job of pushing variety there too, but like any game with like procedural elements, it will start to wear on you over time. We'll take that potion. There's something down here. Oh boy. Oh, this is Pong.
A chuckle echoed as another approached his table.
The Pong of the gods. Yes, there is a Pong game here. And I have to hit that thing. Of course, it's bouncing in a way that is making that hard. 1. It's not like I got to get it by him. I actually have to just hit him with it. The first time I saw this, I was like, wait, what? So it was actually a cool change of pace, but it's like, wait, how did we get to Pong here? You get a bunch of money, cool tattoos, and nice suits too, probably. Yeah, and also a bunch of people trying to kill me. Create a totem that greatly buffs you. Okay, that's actually useful in like a boss fight or anything. Because those have timed uses. It's not a one-time use, but, yeah. really it comes down to those like elements like that Pong portion, quests that you may find that will change the variety up, but there isn't anything like timed doors where it's like rushing through will give you any more. Oh, do we have a pyromancer here?
Lucy was barely containing her excitement as Margaret continued to train her patiently. When will be the time when she
can throw a fire?
To the excitable and talented child, few chores were as boring as practice, but the fire child still needed more.
One of the things I really like is that they develop each character. Like, early on when you first see her, she's training, but our father figure actually has to save her because she sets herself on fire. And it's like, it really brings across the fact that, oh, she's young, she's inexperienced, she's training all the time, but she is still really, really inexperienced. I like how it doles out the story over little bits like that. It does give you reasons to
prevent the summoning.
Okay, you know what? Fine. We're gonna let that summon. I don't know where it is, actually.
A new challenger appeared.
Okay, so they summoned whatever they wanted. I hope it's not a red enemy, because that would be a little bit of a problem right now. Exploding plants. Really gotta use that stun. Those archers give him the most problems because they're always not in his combo range. Yeah, the poison on that really does help, though. I'm gonna keep this for now because I'll go get that ruin later on when I've used this one up. So many spiders! Poisons enemies. Okay, well, not for me right now. Dang archers. I don't need the instant heal. So it seems the stream I wanted to watch is canceled. I'm going to be here for like 45 minutes. Okay, man. I mean, it's... What was the stream going to be? I think they summon just the yellow guy, which is okay. As you can see, killing that one enemy actually killed them all. Ooh, corpse death. That actually will be huge if I can get that to work. Because it does damage to repeated enemies in that area. He does run a little bit weird. Like the way that... He does a Naruto run at times, but sometimes he doesn't, like his arm is grasped a little weirdly. But I do like the fact that his animation changes a little bit. I'll keep that HP up just in case. Nope. You go away now. What's this? Okay, so that's one of the weaker ones because I mean, well, I guess for him it's a little bit better because he does want to get hit a little bit because he wants to get in close. So I guess for him that's fine, but he does want to get close, so that's sort of like the projectiles are all going to hit everything that's near him. Come on. Not a fan of the Naruto run. Oh god. That is the whip. You gotta really use to group enemies, because once you group enemies, things get a lot easier for this guy. But you want it available at any point to use for those really bad situations, like multiple archers. Missed that the way I wanted to do that. I'm gonna go need to get that HP in a minute. Let's go get that HP now, because really I don't want to. Movement speed increase. And get the health. Whip it into shape. Nope, you are not summoning any more portals of death. Okay, maybe only one. You could really feel like him falling over. Like there's a little bit of a jostle of the screen, if you notice, when you do it. Let's go left. You are not giving me more problems. Thank you. I mean, I'll take that again. It can be always useful to have that tonic. What's up here? Just the new area. Damage received is reduced. That is one of the strong one. Are there any waifus or burbs? We've already seen the burb. He is, and there are girls in the game. It's hard to call them. Well, no, you could consider them waifus, I think. Oh god, not him. These guys are freezing me. It's gonna give me a little bit of a problem. Okay. Now I gotta take care of whoever was freezing me. Because I'm not sure who that was. Was it you? Ooh, what's this? Primary attack has the ability to stun. That's nice. There literally is a husband and a wife. There's also the sister, the archer. It doesn't really tell them their age, though. I probably should be using my skill points now. Give me a second. All right. Increase the range of allowing to dash. Okay, yes, please. Now, once you upgrade once, it will take more points to upgrade that one again, but you can upgrade it multiple times. And that's how you get to, like, the next levels. So, all right. I need one more point to upgrade one of them to the next level.
Rhea's mercy can make the impossible possible, is all Margaret whispered.
Grandma! Grandma's the wise old sage. And let's get some health. Actually, I don't need the health. Yeah, that range upgrade really is useful. I'm noticing that right now. Oh boy, I'm gonna want to upgrade that as soon as I can, because that makes chaining things easier. Okay. Is the wife worth fighting the husband over? I mean, you are playing as the husband, so that's your own question. Let's see. Companion that stuns enemies. That may be the one I want to take. Yeah, I'm going to take my stunning compadre. I don't need a potion, so I only have one item left, so you'll see it in a little bit when I get back to the base. I do like his, like, you know, he does feel like a fighter, like he's getting ready with his animations and everything. Lightning attack. As you can see, runes can drop. How's the sound design? Good enough to help you discern what enemy types in the horde. You can hear, like, like that laugh, for example, is usually the laugh, I believe, of those archers. You can distinguish a little bit, but especially in the middle of a fight, it may be hard to hear. And that actually does make sense. You're in the middle of a fight. You are listening to that. But there is a little bit strangeness. Like I expect the sound there. Like, I don't understand why there's no sound when they hit the ground. So there are sound elements that I don't necessarily understand why they chose the way to go the route that they did. But you usually understand what you're doing. Man, it's dropping a lot of HP for me. Get rid of that. Let's use the totem just to show it off. So you see it has a 66 seconds before I can use it again. So it does take it a while to recharge. That's a lot of gold. All right. I do like some of these elements that even though you don't have any use for them in the dungeon, it shows that there was, like, you know, things in the dungeon beyond you. Like, that might have been an obelisk at one point that was used that obviously isn't usable anymore. Okay, we got some gold here, some gold here. Oh, increased luck. That just means more gold for me. We found the dungeon exit, but let's see if we can get a little bit more powerful, because we do have a boss fight coming up. And we do have the luck, so we want to use that as much as you can for upgrades. Oh, daylight savings time, where I don't understand why we're still using daylight savings time, but oh god, 2 of them. Oh god. Frozen? Crap. Oh. Okay, so I've got some of my base attacks back with those fists. Oh, with the ruin. Okay. That's actually really useful. Ow, exploded myself. More gold. Oh, look at all that gold. That's going to be so many upgrades. So what does this do? Temporarily increase rage gain. Reroll all Divine Grace. I like my Divine Graces right now, so I'm going to keep them unrolled, and I'll just keep that one with me. Yeah, you keep on going. Wait, nope, you are not dealing with that. Oh.
For those seeking refuge, one problem.
There are other people in the world that you come across, and
He was relieved to see family. Uncle Ben's first thought.
Oh, it's Uncle Ben.
Scavenging the things he needed to repair the ramshackle wagon.
I didn't realize we had an Uncle Ben. He will probably come up later on once he's repaired everything. I'm assuming that he'll be maybe a playable character, or will offer something else at the end. Oh, what's this? Increased dodge chance. I am so ready for the boss. Hopefully. Oh, we got a challenge room. As you can see, things are in the challenge room are, well, an arena to fight things. There's, I think, 3 waves? Nope. You're not doing that to me. Nope. I said you're not doing that to me. Wave 3. They are doing some damage, but where are you? There you are. And that gets us a treasure chest with, I think, 2 items in it. A health potion, and upon receiving a fatal blow, revive at a modest portion of health. That's pretty useful. As you can see, and I'm using the tooltips here, so just look at all those abilities that I've got right now. That's going to make a difference. I got to go down. I could have rushed through everything, but as you can see, going and, you know, upping your guy's temporary attack and everything is going to pay off in the end. Oh, there is another thing up there, but you know what? It's going to be another golden egg, I think, so I'm not going to bother with it. It's time to face the boss. I do like the fact that even though you don't have the clubs, you do get the footsteps here. I really do love this presentation. Like, the combination of the narrator and the use of these, like, for the pixel graphics that it's going for, ooh boy, this is pretty good. Oh, I forget that this guy is not the guy I want to be facing with him, because he is not equipped to deal with him. He is not the best fighter for this fight. Yeah, he was not the right fighter for this fight, but I did get that replenish. He wants to get so up close, but I got no real way to deal with him. Yep, nope. Even with all those upgrades, sometimes he's not the right fighter for the situation, and that is a drawback of the game. The archer works a lot better in that case for this one.
When the family begins to unravel at the seams, it is Mary who pulls the threads together.
Here's the mother.
Always brave in the face of danger, only a few things scare her.
Aww.
Unclean mice are one of them.
I'm getting more story here. Let's see. Our archer is chilling. She should be good to go, I hope, this next time around. A second divine relic slot. Ooh, that could be useful. But XP gain. We'll use that, and then we'll also upgrade, I think, our dodge ability. Yep. Okay, hopefully... You know what? I'm gonna use her regardless. She's going to be a little less powerful, but I do want to show you everything that is here. So she is our archer, she is our ranged character, and she's the best to deal with that big guy.
The time had come at last. She could finally fight real enemies. Afraid but excited, the younger daughter of the Bergsons wondered if she would pass this test.
Wait, am I fighting her? Or is she coming with me? Oh, is she fighting with me? Do I have a helper? Also, bye, Grandma. What happened to make her fatigue? I think it was random. I'm not exactly sure. It might have been overuse of her, but I'm not sure exactly. It isn't clear exactly at this point. Go, sister, go! Don't you want a fire-throwing sister with you at all times? So, obviously, our archer's ability is to shoot arrows, but she also has a arrow to rain down. Also, that is going to be really useful, having her on the field, especially against this big guy. Come on, sister. I need you to throw flames at everybody. Also, yeah, her barks are... She's very expressive for her age. You would expect that from somebody who's able to throw fire and is a little girl, like to oversell things. Most of her ruins that you get will like give you multiple arrows or give you faster rate of fire. The ruins can change a little bit. Increased critical chances, which is nice with her. Increased dodge chance. I will take that to the bank every time. All the gold. I also don't seem to have to deal with her in terms of like, I just completely forgot what I said. Oh, hey, Grandma.
I did it! I did it, said Lucy when she met Grandma. Margaret's proud smile signaled the end of Lucy's training. She now had to return home to tell her mother and hopefully put some of her worries to rest.
Oh, so I needed to get her through that in order to be able to maybe unlock her. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Chance to throw an axe while attacking. Well, that just seems like a good item. So I actually like. I'm assuming that may make her available now. But even if it's only temporary, I do like the fact that she, like, that would actually take something. Like, oh, you need to get her through this. Like, you actually have to go on a little bit of a quest that's not strictly said to you, but like it feels like something the family would do. Like, oh, we're not just going to throw you to the wolves. Go out with your sister and fight with her so that she can take care of you, and we'll go from there.
The corruption needed to be removed from the crystal.
He's removing the corruption. I got to keep everyone at bay, which is actually a lot harder than it looks with this guy. There we go. And look at that, Tonic of Revolution again. I also like the fact that, as you saw there, the characters still have specific purposes. Like, he is sort of I don't want to say a monk, but really he's a monk. And so he has, like, that divine power. He can, like, purify things. And so he's the one who goes. He's the one who does that specific ritual in order to purify the stone. It's not just, oh, you also happen to know it too. Really, when I'm trying to think of a game that uses the family element like this one does in terms of story, and I'm really, especially in the roguelike RPG genre, I'm really struggling.
Would prevent the summoning.
Well, that's not happening because these guys are already in the safe zone, which I didn't think was possible, but okay, sure.
A greater enemy, but also a greater reward.
God darn it. Okay, we'll switch to that one for now. 3 arrows per attack is nice. Now, what's interesting about the ruins is that certain ruins have a lot more stamina than others. Like, for the 3 one, it doesn't sink as much as the like some of the more powerful ones because it wants to sort of balance that out a little bit. What does this one do? Sure, random obelisk. Probably didn't need to use that right away, but yeah, I still need to try Hades. I've been wanting to. Did they come out of early access yet? I think they did. Come on. I do feel of all the characters, our Archer is a little bit more powerful than everybody else. Especially because I don't get why she has 2 dodges. I feel like she's really nimble compared to all the other characters. And I feel like for somebody who's a ranged character, that's really not necessary. But with that said, I haven't seen the past that first area, so
To Anea Daya, the most selfish spirit of Rhea, he gave a sentinel of coarse stone.
oh, okay.
She would be locked away from others deep in the Caldipo caves, only his to see.
I don't know what. So
And with only stone to keep her company, Anea Daya was left untouched by war.
oh, so that's the boss. So I guess I learned just a little bit of the backstory there. That's cool. I actually really enjoy that. Like, that's the thing about this game that has been so fascinating is the fact that, like, it keeps on bringing up little things here and there that have really let me enjoy the elements and have surprised me again and again. I need that HP. Easiest to balance. It's the one where they has the like the triangle portion for the upgrades. I mean, not the upgrades, for the Pokemon. Where, you know, one beats the other and one beats the next one and so on and so forth. Okay, let us strike a dominating stunning all enemies near her. Yeah, I want the ability. Left shift, okay. Hey, Scott. Okay, so she's got a get out of jail free card out of that. So a good new ability for her. That axe is really coming into handy with her. Just because of the amount of damage she does and the amount of projectiles she throws. You're not the only one who's tired of it, but it would be nice if they changed that up, but I don't know what they would change it up to. Electric flying ground, maybe? Hey, they could have done electric flying ground. Okay. How did I miss you? Does Psychic not work against Dark, though? I forgot if it's just strong against it or if it doesn't work. It's been so long. It really has.
The shopkeeper said he would like to offer a discount for his rescue, but there had not been many customers lately.
Yeah, well. Door. Gold, 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 more gold. I like the little, like, effect on her arrow, like, as it comes out. Like, almost like that, like a water mist of sorts. Even with the lower health for this run, things are still moving along. She doesn't like swarms of things, especially these like little guys. So like again, I do love the fact that like each of the characters have their own weaknesses and have to be very aware of their weaknesses. I don't know why that does that at times, where it just like, oh, you unlock this. Take that potion. We'll take that potion. Summon a dragon. Yes, please. They all evolve into Charizard. Everything evolves into Charizard. It is the ultimate evolution. Oh, she's slowed. You can see the spider web on her. That means she's slowed. I do like that status effect, although I wish it would be more prevalent on her, too. Oh, good. The obelisk of give me all the health right now. Yeah, I believe there's a lot of Celtic influence in this game. Like, I think some of the legends are based off Celtic, Celtic, lore. Is there anything more else? I got more stuff to do up there, and I, again, want to be as powerful as I can be going into this, so... And with the archer, it should be a little bit easier. Up we go, and... Okay, so I could get 2 Divine Ohms, so a Totem Distract... the Totem's not going to really help me with the boss, so I may want to get rid of it as soon as I can. Map. Alright, on to the next stage. Okay, third floor. Let's keep going. I do like the fact that the music is very, very atmosphere driven. Even though, honestly, it can get annoying. Like, oh, it's the same thing. Keep going. All right, later, Scott. Stay away from me. Yeah, I'm gonna really like that stun ability. Her special ability is she fires faster. She becomes like a lass for her rage ability. Stab, 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 stab with an arrow. See, I don't know what, like, this is here, but I don't know what specifically spawns that portion, and it's a little bit weird. I don't know what exactly it does or how to activate it, but Legolas, you know what? Pronunciation isn't my strong point. I think we've made that clear over the years. Oh, we found the exit. You've got what? Primary attack has a chance to stun. That's not going to really affect the boss, so... We'll hold off on using those, just in case we find something more in the dungeon that is worth... I may take the stun of the attack just in case it does actually work on the boss. I don't think it ever will. I don't think you can stun the boss. But... well, maybe her ability would, so maybe she'd be okay with it? I don't know. There is some things that it's hard to figure out exactly what has resistances in the game. Because some enemies can be stunned. Some of them seem like you have to get like really close to them. But, like, I don't exactly know what does what. Oh, what is this? Rage regenerates at a faster rate. Sure. Thank you. Dragon and distracting all enemies. Okay. Okay, she's at rage. But I don't need the rage because she's doing just fine on her own. Thank you. I love the powdery spawn. Favorite Pokemon? The ice cream one, obviously. No, it's a really good question. It's something I really haven't thought about a lot. Chandelier is a really good one. It was actually one I was considering, but trying to think.
The camp lay in ruin.
Oh no!
Serene prayers had fallen on deaf ears, leaving a voyage of hope.
No!
Tall.
They killed family!
The monster's eyes lacked remorse, or even the slightest hint of reason.
You bastards! You shall be avenged! You could actually find people in... Wait.
No one can always be there in time.
Yeah, we had rescued certain
sad
people
truth
earlier.
That no hero learns easily.
That's depressing! I'm thinking here. Fighting ground. Psychic. Dragon. Grass. Ice. I think when it comes down to it, the one that always comes to mind in terms of like Pokemon that I love the design and I love the fact that they were actually usable too. It may be a legendary, and it may be one of 3, but it's always been Articuno for me. It's like one of the first ones I think of. And like one that I always want to put in my team. Which has like a slick design. I like the fact that it was one that I always wanted to grab first. A journal. You know, the more I hear about Outer Worlds, the more I want to play it. But then again, I still have way too many games to play. Come on. There we go. Ferocious enemies do reduce damage. That's a permanent. Same with that one. Now I've got double the chance to dodge. Also, alternative answer is Magnetite. Because I always love the fact that it was just this weird-ass magnet Pokemon. And I love the design of it. It was simple, but complex. Oh no, oh no, oh god, oh god. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Shit. Nope. Woo. That was a close one. I admit, the more I play this guy, the more it's going up my list. It's not like going to be anywhere near the top, but it's like it is solid. It is a solid RPG roguelike that I'm enjoying a little more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and then just seeing what the game has to offer. No, I think I'm gonna keep the ones I've. Well, can I switch? I really wish I could switch. Well, okay, I guess I could switch. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll take the invisible one and the dragon summoning one. All right, it looks like we're gonna face that boss again, and we're gonna get a little bit more HP out of it too. We got a dragon. We got the ability to be invisible. The experience one came, unfortunately, at the end. Price of this. I believe it's $24.99? Nope, $21.99. I don't remember if this is for the Switch, too. It may be. Keep going, going. All right. We're going to get that last HP. Oh, wait. This replenishes HP, doesn't it? Yep. So I've got 4 to spend. Yeah, let's get the stun just in case. Might as well. All right, we're dealing with this guy. Hopefully, it's good to go this time. It's coming out of the Switch later. Okay. There's a look at the color use there. Like the repeated use of greens, but the purple really complementing everything.
Being of stone made living.
Deal with my dragon. Oh god, she's already taking too much damage. Damn. Damn. I gotta figure out a way to defeat that guy. Oh. Is she gonna be finally...
Now, the fire child.
New character! Woo! John recovered from corruption is critical and they need the rest. I'm gonna up the armor because I really need it. In fact, I'm gonna up my armor a lot. So Firebrand. Now, note how she actually starts at level 0. So she's got to work her way up. Okay, so she's really corrupted now. We'll see how she plays. I don't know how much longer I'll play at this point. Probably maybe another 30 minutes. As you can see, the boss is giving me a challenge. She can't shoot while moving. As she stands and shoots, her attack speed up and sidewinders begin to emerge from her attacks. Uses mana for some of her abilities. It regenerates over time. Oh, so she... Oh, wow. That is an interesting dilemma. So she has to stay still. That changes everything. Okay, drop a divine item. Ooh. That is going to be an interesting dilemma in terms of how I deal with enemies now. It changes a lot of the gameplay, that's for sure. Because now dodging is... Well, I mean, rolling around is not going to mean as much. But I get to throw fireballs. Yes. Stay still. Just throw all the fireballs. Oh, they have a range on it. Those fireballs are actually probably the best thing for her right now. Those rotating fireballs around her. Pulls enemies. Ooh, absorb the next damage. We'll do the tornado. Deal with the fire. It's good that she levels up quickly, though. All right. Yeah, we'll put the barrier on her, too. Constant health regeneration, but heal globes health. Yeah, I've had this one before. It's actually rather useful. Ooh, increase maximum health. Yes, please. I like how the first item I got was an item specifically related to fire. Like, she didn't have enough fire, so now she needs 2 fire orbs around her head. Tornado! Come on. There we go. Take that soul. I really love the fact that every character feels so much different. Like, sometimes in these games you have like the melee character and the agility character. They're different, but really they're not. But I feel like this game, with the like little changes between them, yeah, they are. They definitely are. And having to adapt to each play style and then being forced to. If I enabled super chat, I don't remember. I'll have to check that, honestly, FAQ. I don't remember actually enabling it. I might have. I was considering doing some charity streams if necessary. I got to a certain point, but I said I would do that at like 10,000 subscribers, like long way away. Did she just laugh? She just laughed, didn't she? Okay. Our little flaming munchkin is on the second floor. I love that she keeps her... Alright, I need 2 points to do a skill. Oh, she could really tornado, like, a lot. Sideliners, ooh. Ooh, I really like the ruins. Like it's always cool to see a new ruin. Like, oh, what is it gonna do? There's not a lot of weaknesses in the game, other than like certain like enemies give you so many problems. Like, and especially the bosses. Like some bosses you just aren't ready for.
A new challenger appeared.
Okay, cool. I think she may get overwhelmed too. Except she's got the tornado now, which apparently is fixing one of those problems. I guess she uses mana for that, but as long as I'm not chucking tornadoes left and right, I should be fine. Up we go. Apparently I did. Oh, I did really like the Shinx line too. Thank you for the super chat donation FAQ. I have no idea what you're talking about, Andrea. It's not like I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper right now. I hope that slurp wasn't too disgusting, but okay. Thank you, FAQ, for science. Do. Oh god, big guy. She seems to struggle with, like, keeping up with enemies, though. Like, she's really struggling with... I really don't like that poison ability of this guy. Yeah, I'll take the increased dodge chance. I really do want to increase her attack if I can find a way to do that. She needs skills. What's this? All members entered the dungeon with 1 gemstone. Okay, that's actually useful. Ooh, lures makes a decoy. Ah, okay. Well, thank you for that. Oh, God. Too many enemies. Ooh, what's this? Cyclone explodes upon destruction. We now have an explosive cyclone. I'm just enjoying everything about this. And look at all those health potions. Okay, hopefully. The problem is that she really doesn't want to stay still against the big boss guy. Reset the cool abilities of all your abilities and fill your rage. Okay. There's a good variety of, like, totems and skills, and even though I got, like, that HP one, like, 3 or 4 times now. Go, 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 go. Ooh, I will keep the explosive because it's explosive. Also, there's a treasure chest down here. It's the same ruin that I just passed, but okay. Also, there is one really strange thing about this game. Enemies can spawn in the walls. You can kill them if you have the range on them, but it is strange that they spawn in walls.
For those seeking refuge, one problem simply replaced another. Though he was relieved to see family, Uncle Ben's first thought.
Oh, it's the same.
Scavenging the
so maybe I gotta find him an item.
The ramshackle wagon.
So maybe I need to find him something. She does almost sound like Toad. It is a little bit concerning. FAQ, is that really the case? If somebody's favorite Pokemon is the Keys Pokemon, are we supposed to let that go? I mean, I've got no problem with the Keys Pokemon personally, but... I forget what the Keys Pokemon was named, even. Oh, my lord. Take the tornado. Clef key, okay. I don't need the health. God, there's just health all over the place right now. I also like that the level up actually does damage with that little eagle. If you notice, it actually does do a significant amount of damage. Almost like it could clear a screen if necessary. Let's see. Ooh, it's a rage ability and the decoy ability. I will go with rage first. What's the real worst Pokemon? Is that the big, huge rock one? I admit, my Pokemon knowledge is rusty. Come on. There we go. There we go. One thing I will say is that you can't really save mid-dungeon, so that does sort of suck. Especially with some of these dungeons are... He's the mushroom with the 3 Pokeballs on it. Yes, I think I know what you're talking about. Fly, you fools! And more tornadoes. It's too long for stream chat. Damn. Okay. Ooh, what's this? What's this? A magical stone that spatters outward from your yeah, that could be useful. What does my rage do? Oh, little demon child. That's actually sort of scary. Sort of terrifying. She becomes the Human Torch. Why are... I guess I'm confused on why all of a sudden, like, I remember HP dropping somewhat, but not, like, too much in the early game. But now they seem to be just dropping, like, no other. Oh, wood. Ah, I can help my uncle. I don't know why I didn't help him the first time. Did I just not find the wood? I don't know. It's time to go hunt my uncle. We've got wood for him. Time to go help Uncle. And wait, no, we gotta kill this guy first. I don't remember where Uncle was, though. Come on. The tornado effect is really cool, too. Like, it's got a wind effect to it, but... Alright, we found the exit, but we're not using it yet. What's this? A protector that provides armor and occasionally negates damage. Yes, please! I want to be protected by a seal. It looks like a seal, at least. I didn't even look at the other ones. I was like, look, seal. Another skill point. We'll put it in the decoy. That could be useful at some point.
Crystal and the foul darkness that covered its light.
Oh, is the brother like corrupted or something, so he can't do it at this point? Small chance to recover health when attack. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm liking this build. Now that I've said that, I'm going to absolutely be crushed when I go after this guy. Bring the wood back to Uncle Ben. Okay, I don't remember where Uncle Ben is, but we're gonna find him again. I think he's over here.
With supplies in hand, Ben began repairing the cart as the refugees waited, anxious to continue their trek.
Hey, I found a board game! Andrea, I don't know if you saw this before. I figured that you would enjoy this. All right, one more floor to go. I will finish this run, whatever it is, because I can't quit. Fire, 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 fire. Tornado. Like, seeing, like, the children's bodies in here, like, it gives the game a bit of a, like, really a serious tone. Just with that. Like, it's depressing, but it's, like, also being like, hey, this world is not... It's being serious. It's not for the faint of heart. I like the ruins changed based on the enhancer. The ruin. I like how the ability actually changed the color of it, too. Like, it's not, like, light green. Now it's, like, a green-red. Rage regenerates at a faster rate. There we go. Decoy has a loader shorted cooldown, but less health. Okay. I should have used that in that fight, because I could have used it. I completely forgot I had it. I like how my tornado now, because of the ruin, can throw literal fireballs. It is literally a fire tornado. Primary attacks explode on impact. Ooh. Like, I love the change of effects. Like, just from the simple ruin, like, how the fact that it explodes now. Super little demon child. We don't know why she has the ability to throw fireballs. But you know what? I don't care. Creates a vortex. Nope. I don't need that. I'd rather have the divine ruins I've got right now. Lore in the codex. Gold and a ruin. Cyclone explodes. I will take that just because it's... And don't have any skill points, so that's fine. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Poor guy. Looks like he died alone. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. It does sound a little bit like Hearthstone music. Go faster. Here, have... Oh, I'm out of mana. Shit. That uses a reasonable amount of mana. Little girl is fighting for her life. Here, You guys go after that. Woo! Temporarily increase rage gain. I will keep that for now. Our little fire starter was able to deal with things just fine. We have the power of fire on our side. Ow! That sounded like it hurt for him. I mean, I guess getting hit by fireballs is probably not going to be a pleasant experience for anybody. But, like, the sounds he made was like, ugh. Just throw every single fireball. Those tornadoes can really do damage, and I'm really liking the new character too. But then again, I haven't really like hated any character that it like each character has their own set of skills and they all have their strengths and being adaptable is good. Yep. There we go, there we go. And we're gonna keep going. We're just looking for as much stuff as we could use. Hey, look, it's... Oh, those poison ones are really a problem for me. Because she can't stay still too long. There we go. Another skill point. We will put it in nothing because we can't. We need 2 points for at least one. Ooh, cancels enemy actions. That could be deadly. Take that stone.
Danger was on all sides. Despite being surrounded by all manner of hungering creatures, the two were busy arguing. They should have gone left. They should have gone right. Perhaps
Oh, God.
never ventured forth at all.
Woo!
The slightest crack in a person's courage was all it needed to enter.
I am planning on doing that this week. Probably before, probably during work. What is this? Increase primary attack damage. Yes, please. Look at all those ruins. All right, one more thing to go down here, and then it'll be boss time. AKA Sasha Banks. Oh, wait, no, that's the exit. Okay, yeah, no, I like that. I mean, the only one that could really help me right now... Actually, this one could help me more. Because I won't get orbs while I'm in the fight. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if our fire starter can take down this guy, even though he's made of stone and is probably not the best of type matchups. There is no types in this game, but I feel like I need to get into the Pokemon.
The mother of beasts and goddess of anguish, a protector, a being of stone made living.
Didn't dodge over that one. Ow. The tornado staying near me is actually not a good thing. Crap. But that health HP is working out just fine. It's replenishing enough. Oh, wait. What is it doing? Oh, God, there's... Come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, God, you dodged. You dodged. Yeah! Oh, you little fire starter. Way to go. You survived by the little hair of your chinny chin. Thanks to the dodge and the health. Oh, every ruin came into... See, that's what I love. Just with that one last choice of the health, that saved me. Ah...
Finally free of the corruption's hold, Anea Daya gazed upon the Bergson, her emerald eyes weary with exhaustion.
Up, water's flowing again. Dungeon cleared. Yeah, you didn't let me go on these missions? Well, I did it on my first try, guys. So I think this is the first of the 4 dungeons, I'm assuming, based on the locations.
The spirit's words took life, forming images to reveal what was hidden from the Bergsons. And us, spirits 3, knelt before the mountain god U to swear fealty. Our wills were set on peace. His was set on testing ours.
Oh.
And as the test drew to a close, we discovered our wretched ending. The mountain god exacted vengeance on the children of Rhea Dana.
So the mountain god is all
tainted Rhea with the corruption.
So that's our target in the end.
Thus was another truth revealed to the Bergson, but many more were hidden still. Questions were abundant in the Bergsons' minds. If the mountain god was the source of the corruption, what had made him wreak such havoc? How had no one known about him before?
That's a good question.
They needed to find
I love our
spirit.
fire starter is just like, I don't need a
Maybe
chair,
they
I'll just
had
sit on the
answer to
table.
some of their questions. More truths awaited them in the land of the winds.
I feel like I've heard this guy's voice before. It's such a good voice, but all right. So that will call it a night for this stream. Let me just say, I really have enjoyed this game from this moment that I started it. I'm going to have to highly recommend it. And are you just throwing yourself at the wall? It is one of the better RPG roguelikes that I've played this year, let alone the last couple of years. And I'm really liking how the family aspect is playing to the story. I love the fact that I can find out a little bit more about each of the characters just by wandering around here. And it's such a vibrant world and such an interesting world to explore that even with some of the, like, frustrations of, oh, I went through this entire dungeon and I used the wrong person, they don't really stay with me. Really, there's a lot of variety in terms of the characters. Yeah, there's some repetition for the gameplay once you get in the dungeon, but that's sort of expected in this genre. It is a dungeon crawler of sorts. Really, I can't recommend this enough. So, take a look at Children of Morta, and if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comment section below. Or when this video comes out, or in the Discord, of course, which is linked in the description below. What the golf review will be sometime this week. I got a good amount of it done today in terms of audio. I still have some refinement there, but it will be at some point. So, I will see you all later.